how to do outreach, how to improve SEO, how to do web apps with uh, Gemini. Forget, I think I would be canceling Lovable for sure because now I want to build front end lightweight web apps just using that. And then, oh my gosh, there's a question. Hi, is there a free AI agents? Yeah, in the end, but it's like if you can't afford AI agents, you shouldn't be playing with them anyways. I'm like a little biased there. It's like I don't like the whole free hosting type of thing because it's like just make more money so it's hosted and you don't have to worry about that. You could, I mean, this depends on like the volume of automations that you're doing as far as what are you really automating from there to go into it, which is a whole different side because then you're the IT. So anything you're responsible for uptime, you're responsible for all of that. AGI is inevitable. Nah, not really. I know it's like unpopular opinion, but I don't think AGI is going to happen with the tech stack or what we're going to have. We still need a whole nother innovation. I have some members in the community that are like so fearful of like AGI taking over. It's like, nah, chill. You still have another 10 years. But a lot's going to happen between that. You're more likely to lose your job to AI than AGI actually like taking over or whatever stuff like that. Like just someone with AI skills alone is 1,000% going to take your job. See, Austin's like, Caleb, if you just YouTube NAN offline or NAN Docker offline locally, you'll get like a ton of free tutorials from there. And then from there, that's the goodiness. We got to play with with GenSpark because GenSpark came out with an announcement, so we got to take a look at that. That was like the talk of today, basically. And then shout out to Austin for sharing this. I gotta like save this. Actually, I think I'll load it. Scientific literature because I could find some really good value from this consensus GPT. So shout out to Austin in the chat for sharing this. Super helpful. Consensus GPT research. This is such a good like, especially I have some clients that want to create white papers or like other books and stuff. So this is super valuable. I'm going to save this in the tech stack. Super valuable. Okay, GenSpark had an announcement. That was the talk of town. Sarah, I sent you a DM with all the notes that basically that's why it's really like as a skill set is like doing brain dumps. Oops, not this. Documents. Doing brain dumps are so valuable, and they always happen either after you learn something new and intensive, or you just came out of a webinar. Like, take 2 minutes, just 2 minutes, and brain dump as much as you can. Because, like, look at all the notes that I got from everything that Christian shared. So much value. Like, oh my God. So, if you're inside the community, I sent it to Sarah, I sent it to Megan. So, if you're inside the community, these are just some of the tips that you got. Megan's working on the GPT. Oh my God, I feel so excited. She sends me a little screenshot. And then I think I have a way to like, because there's going to be some very valuable insight from that. I'm excited. So excited. There's a lot in there. Okay. So, GenSpark. I know everyone's trying to talk about GenSpark's announcement. Let's watch GenSpark's Actually, let me go to my email because they sent it to my email of like what they're doing so that we're all up to date with the new features of what GenSpark basically has here. Let's bring this over so we all can stay up to date and learn. GenSpark releases the email today saying, hey, we've added more, meaning keep subscribing. Let's see here. There we go. Data search analysis has always been essential but frequently time consuming. Today, we're excited to announce the latest innovation that revolutionizes that they use ChatGPT. You know, when it says revolutionizes, you know they used AI to write this. Experience called GenSpark AI Sheets. Fully agentic AI Sheets. You can find, I can't zoom in, which is actually Yeah, you can't zoom in. Don't worry. But we're gonna go through some of this just so we can learn together. Okay, 5 ways. I gotta put this in Notion. You guys know me, because there's oops. Undo, and then actually undo again. Okay, there we go. And then I'm gonna go to Documents so that we can learn about this together. Just so I can zoom in. Because I can't see how easy it is to zoom in, especially this is why I love Notion, because I can zoom in. Anyways, there we go. More graphics. Appreciate all the love. Now let's learn about agentic. There we go. Trying to make it easy for everyone that you guys can see. Full agentic data auto search analysis. Spreadsheets are fundamental tools for data tracking, management, and analytics across industries. But the process of searching for relevant data, creating and populating it, spreadsheets. So basically, you're scraping leads. It basically, fundamentally, is what I'm going to hear. It could scrape information, put it into a spreadsheet for you. Let's learn. Ready? Put a number 1 in the chat if you're excited for this. Wait, okay, hold on. I got to get click on the actual video. Here we go. I'm excited for this.
Hey, we are shipping GenSpark AI Sheets, a full agentic tool that can help you from extensive data collection.
There we go. 111.
Forget Excel. Now you have a personal data analyst. Here's the raw data of all marketing campaigns from a company over the past year. Upload these 4 Excels to GenSpark. GenSpark quickly transformed this chaos into a clean, structured AI spreadsheet.
Hold on.
Now just ask, which type of campaign has the best performance? GenSpark immediately executes code and applies formulas. It generates not only charts for different channels, but also a radar graph highlighting email campaigns as the winner. Let's probe deeper. What's the correlation between content variation and performance? GenSpark quickly finds negative correlation with ROI and recommends 1 to 4 variations as the optimal range. Finally, build me a comprehensive performance report. Within moments, GenSpark delivers an executive summary with clear data visualizations and talking points addressing all key questions your boss might ask. GenSpark can automatically find companies, people, products, or any data you need. Let's ask GenSpark to find healthcare startups that are at Series A or Series B stage, founded after 2020, with their most recent funding round occurring in 2024 or later. Within minutes, GenSpark delivers a comprehensive spreadsheet profiling 129 companies, all with recent funding in 2024, founded after 2020, at Series A or B, complete with industries, founders, and investors. Next, if you're a recruiter, tell GenSpark, identify senior UX designers with hyper-specific needs. Watch as it compiles profiles of qualified specialists with their experience in AR or VR, their proficiency in Unity and Unreal Engine, and experience with eye tracking technology. For brands tracking their social media performance, GenSpark can search YouTube and aggregate data from all relevant videos, summarizing views, likes, and comment analysis in one convenient dashboard.
Hey everyone, in this video, I'm going to be showing you an AI agent.
AI Sheets can do much more beyond traditional formula. You can use LLM as your new formula, processing all the data throughout your sheets. If you're a student preparing for your AP Biology exam, simply upload your most recent homework. GenSpark analyzes it against key concepts in this chapter, color codes your proficiency levels, and creates study materials targeting exactly what you need to improve.
Man, I wish I had this in college.
If you manage e-commerce for products such as Stanley tumblers, just upload images of your products. GenSpark generates professional advertising visuals in the gym, home, and outdoor settings, scaling your product photography in just minutes.
Really? I'm gonna try that.
If you're a healthcare software sales rep, ask for potential clients. GenSpark delivers a list of qualified prospects in your target region, complete with key contact persons, current software, and sales opportunities. It can even draft personalized outreach emails, plus one-click buttons to send them. Go to genspark.ai and find GenSpark AI Sheets today.
All right. Did you guys get sold on the brochure? Let's kick the tires. Let's actually test this and see Wow. Do you guys put number one in the chat if you think if you're like, yeah, I could do it? Put number two in the chat if you're skeptical of like, hey, can I do it? New to switch to another LLM. It's more like because you're going to be using like 5 to 6 different LLMs, Cider, ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity, GenSpark. Like you're going to use 5 different LLMs. Ooh, we're across the board. Sid's like 3. Let's just address just one quick thing. Like because a lot of people are one tool only, and this is a very important concept. Like you can no longer be. I'm just gonna make a notes in Notion because I can. Okay. I'm just gonna so I can delete it later. Let's go just the overview of the different LLMs that you should be proficient with, because the person that just uses one large language model is not going to survive. Like this whole because I talk with a lot of people and they're like, oh, I could just use ChatGPT, and it's like, there's more to it. So number one, you need the right tool for the right job, basically. Let me just get this. Because there's different LLMs and not all large language models are the same. I'm going to start with from the bottom to the top. Start from the bottom. Now we're here. Sorry. And so from the bottom is Cider. And this is your writing assistant. I was so happy I got to share Cider with Christian today, and I was like, oh, I can share something that he doesn't know about. Yay. Because he's shared so much with us. Whenever people share so much, you always want to like give back in some way, because it's like, how can I benefit? It's always about value. Christian today shared so much value. I'm always thinking about like, how can I share value back to him? And so Cider is an AI writing assistant. It's going to fix your writing, and you don't have to leave the browser. That's where it's like, I'm just going to say AI writing assistant. AI writing assistant. It's basically what Grammarly should be, fundamentally. If you guys don't know, Cider, just real quick, you can highlight text, say a little pop-up right there. You can actually pre-make these prompts right here. You can actually like create custom prompts, which is actually kind of gangster. Improve my writing, simplify my language, make it shorter, make it longer, fix my grammar, summarize, make it more persuasive, longer, whatever, answer the question, fix the code. They have a lot of them in there, and so you can just highlight text, run your prompt, which is I do improve. How much are those, please? Yeah, I'll definitely put prices for all of these so that you can see different prices. And then if I click improve, it rewrites it and makes it better, and then you click replace, and you don't even have to leave the browser. That's what Cider does. And then the other thing too, it's for small tasks. Like I use Cider like 20 times a day when I just need to pop out an AI tool and I don't want to leave my browser. And I rarely even switch the models. Rarely. I just ask it like quick questions like blah, 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 blah. And it gives me a quick answer, and then I can quickly do or write whatever I want, basically. So that's why Cider is so nice, is because basically I don't even have to leave the browser, because what's annoying with all the other AI tools, you got to open Chrome, you got to go to ChatGPT, and you got to ask it to like fix my email, fix my grammar, whatever. And that's like that productivity penalty, basically. This is why Cider is so why I love Cider. It's for writing assistants. This saves me like almost an hour every day. Fixes my grammar. It's a writing assistant. It is $10 per month. Next, ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is going to be for custom GPTs. Yes, you are solely going to be using ChatGPT. The main thing is you should have an army of custom GPTs that are going to help you work more efficiently, save you more time. Fundamentally, if I go to my ChatGPT, look at my army of GPTs. These are little AI programs that help me make a few money, that help me with a 5-day challenge, that help me turn content ideas into 40-second scripts. Business coaching, life coaching. Business coaching and life coaching are like the main ones. She's like, so cute. Look at my army. I've got an army of assistants that I could summon to do my work for me. It's it's super powerful. You want the FU Money One prompt? Yes, you can 100% get all of my best of my. Actually, believe it or not, it's actually not this one. That's like, this one's great on how to make FU money. This one has made me FU money. This is called the Offer Architect. I'm going to give it to every member in the community. I just got to move it over. It will happen. I'm just a little behind on. You guys know how little time I have inside the AI community. I don't mean to plug it so early, but basically to make it, because I have a lot of members in it. So we have the custom GPT course that teaches you how to make custom. This is such a valuable skill set. Once you learn how to actually properly build custom GPTs, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought I can create good custom GPTs. Nah, Megan is the GPT architect, and like what I've learned so much from how she builds custom GPTs that that's why I've kind of put basically I put the instructions on actually how all these custom GPTs that are built inside the community so that you can learn how to build better custom GPTs. That alone is like so valuable. So we have how to build it, how to monetize it, and these have been our 4 custom GPTs that have been the most valuable in the community. Highly recommend. First thing you're going to build is I burned mine after I write, right? I feel so bad. I'm like, Megan, help me make better GPTs. She's so damn good, and I learned a ton. I learned so much from the markdown, like markdown files. We all learned markdown files because of Megan. Let's be honest. We're over here in peasant PDF world, and it's not working. And then Megan's doing like super like Ferrari things and markdown. We're like, what's a markdown? So these are just the main ones. How to make a few money 5-day challenge, which we did yesterday. The main one you're going to really the most powerful are these 2, Ultimate Life Coach and Business Coach. I use these all day, every day. These are so valuable. I thought MD was only for doctors. I was so embarrassed the first time she said it, and I was like, I don't even know what that means. Please forgive me. I was like, what? Cool. Hey, Mompreneur. Good to see you. Good to see all my favorite people. Happy Thursday. Man, it's already Thursday. So not only do you get the instructions and the GPTs on how to clone and build your own, but you also get to see the inside of them so that you can see how they're actually built. Very, very powerful. Understanding Markdown is Jason is super helpful to download. Like, it's so powerful. You're totally right, Austin. So that's inside the AI community, and let's go back to here because we need to start from fundamentals before we get into GenSpark. So that's why GPT, and not gonna lie, ChatGPT is your daily driver. This is where you're going to be using it for rewriting certain things, brainstorming. I actually use my custom GPTs more fundamentally from it. That's like the main thing there. Next one you're going to use is Perplexity. There's only 2 AI apps that I have downloaded on my phone. It's really just ChatGPT, so I can talk with voice to my custom GPTs while I'm doing something like cooking or whatever. And then Perplexity for quick questions, quick Google questions. That's all. No longer using Google. It's all Perplexity. Next one is going to be Google Gemini 2.5 Pro. Oh my God. Oh my God. I fell more in love with Google Gemini Pro today. Thanks to Christian today for sharing that he's now building front-end applications inside Google Gemini 2.0 Pro. Like, that is because you have to understand what happens is, hey D, I'm from Sweden. Nice to meet you. What happens is ChatGPT is not the best coding app, and then also doesn't have a 1 million context window. Oh, I should have saved it. I think I have Google interview context window. Now I get to cook. Yeah, this video came out. You know it sounds smart if this guy has glasses on. Anyways, this video, take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot, because Google is really trying to push the boundaries of what's called long context, in the sense of like memory and also context windows, meaning you could dump it so much information. For example, I really like the analogy. You can dump the equivalent of 6 Harry Potter books into the window for Gemini and have it do work for you. Like, I use Gemini, like, I love me. I'm like, I was so jealous when like Christian was like, yeah, I maxed out the 1 million context windows. I'm like, oh, I'm almost there. I need to give ChatGPT more work, or Gemini more work for me. Very, very powerful, because you could dump so much information with this thing and have it do so much powerful work. When we did the Lovable course, when I built apps and stuff like that, we use Google Studio. So that's why you need to know the difference, because ChatGPT isn't going to help you build web apps and then also have a 1 million context window, and then the reasoning is better than DeepSeek. So I no longer use DeepSeek because this thing does reasoning so much better. So that's why you need a workhorse, and that's why I use Gemini Pro for the reasoning. No, it's not the reasoning first. It's actually the 1 million context window, the coding, and then also coding, and then and the reasoning. That was basically the 3 reasons why you're going to be using it versus ChatGPT. So that's why it's like a lot of people just want to stay with one LLM, and that's not the game. I need you to be comfortable using the right tool for the right job, because you're going to get a much better output. Trust me, it's almost a 10x. So choosing the right tool is always the hardest thing. Okay, so now we could get into GenSpark. And GenSpark is for deep agentic search. What does that mean? Deep agentic search is agentic. I'm making it up. Deep agentic search. ASMR is like, I just love GenSpark all around. It keeps getting better and better. Thanks. And Gemini. D says, what's your take on Hugging Face and everything that there's, especially there's the whole open source world, which is just evolving, very, very powerful. And eventually we're going to have our own M1 Mac mini servers, basically, that's going to be running open source. But a lot of people aren't there. People just want pre-made stuff that they can use from a browser to get super there. I just sent your profile that GenSpark did on you in Circle. I have, and if you've been on GenSpark too, they had an error message, and so they give you like they gave us 10,000 credits, which was super huge. I love my members. What's your, oh, I will send that. And oh man, oh boy, oh yeah, let's go. Pop-up blocker. No, this website is trusted. Sarah's. Okay, I'll look at that later. And then Jonathan. Oh, nice. So Sarah in the chat. That's Sarah D back. She did a GenSpark thing that a founder of Simple. I'm a founder. Everyone in Silicon Valley is like, I'm a founder. I regurgitate when I call myself a founder or influencer or a live streamer. I'm like, I just want to regurgitate. Like, Jonathan Acuna even got the Enya. Not many people know what the Enya is, but that's the thing. Even I rarely know what it is, but the Enya. So seasoned, over 25 years, scraped it from LinkedIn. From here, you can see Salesforce Consultant. It basically scraped my LinkedIn profile, which is so gangster. Nice. You can see, like, look at the things. Implemented a process, increased tap card production by 400%, saved them 3,500,000. There's 35. Oh my God, it's just. Oh, after seeing oh wow, and even has all my profiles. Nice. 1,000 followers. Oh wait, no, 1,000 videos. So it did pull it right technically, which is so gangster. So it does research really well. So how many people do I have? Technically that's right. So I have 31. Wait, hold on. 33, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I have 41,000 subscribers across all my social media platforms. Sick. 41,000. I can't count to 41,000. That's so dope. Thank you, Sarah, for showing the power of GenSpark, in the sense that GenSpark is so powerful. It searches what I think Perplexity. It's a stupid analogy. Are you daily online? I'm online all day, every day, 2 hours a day, mostly in the evening when you're not working from 9 to 5. So I catch you guys in the evening. Perplexity basically is like searching the first page and reading and giving a result. I think GenSpark is like searching the 10 pages. It's not accurate, for example. Actually, Claude too. So Claude's really good for writing. Thank you, Hara. if you're into like copywriting, if you're into Claude, if you're writing anything like literature, books, copywriting, I don't want to sign in. The problem, which I want to throw my laptop out the window, is the second Claude gives me a usage limit, I want to throw my laptop right out the window, and I get frustrated super much. And I'm like, don't give me a limit, Claude. Like we have an issue. I'm like, you're so great, you're so powerful, but that usage limit screws up my whole workflow to the point that I don't even want to mess with you. I'm going to go have fun with Cider, ChatGPT, Perplexity, Google Gemini, and GenSpark. Like, I'm going to hang out with these guys if you usage limit me one more time. And I'm like, don't limit me when it comes to AI. So now we can finally talk about GenSpark. Let's close some of these things and let's start playing with the new features of it. So now GenSpark just got better. They added slides previously, and then now don't put baby in a corner. I will throw it. Don't tell me no. Give me 1 million context window. Now, oops, there we go. Now we have AI sheets. So let's actually put this together, and I'm gonna actually we're gonna test this puppy right here. So who am I gonna go to? I'm gonna go to ChatGPT, which knows everything about my business. I'm gonna go to my AI, my custom GPTs. I'm gonna go to my business coach that knows everything about my business, and I'm not even gonna type. I'm gonna use voice to text to just say, give me ideal customer profile of businesses, both with industry and business size, that I can target for selling my AI business community. I want to be hyper specific. Only give me the top 3 industries as far as industry, size, and any other information that you feel is perfect. I'm going to let ChatGPT tell me who's the best one, because we're going to feed this information into GenSpark and see if it actually could do web scraping. Online coaches and consultants. Yep, that's a big thing right there. Business coaches, health, wealth, career marketing consultants. Yep. Okay, so now just give me a list of top, because I'm going to use this for honestly web scrape, or for not only web scraping, which will GenSpark says it could do, but then also for outbound lead generation to do outbound email campaigns, which we learned if you were in the 5 p.m. show how powerful that was. See why you guys want to show up to my 6 p.m. and my 10 p.m. show. What you learn in just a few hours, magic. Okay, so give me a list of just the top 3 industries to target. Nice. Cool. Coaches, media agency, courses. Okay, cool. So here's what I want to do. Now that I know who my ideal client is, thank you, Custom GPT. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to actually Feedo. See how you want to learn how to use these tools. Feedo. I want you to give me scrape the web and return a list of 50. We'll just do California too. 50 businesses in this niche to target to do a outbound email campaign. I want their business name, who's the point of contact, verified email, and personalized email message to return. Here. Definitely you can use Appify. Monica. Oh, wait, Monica, you changed your profile. That's Monica. You have multiple profiles. I love how my members have multiple profiles, and I'm like, wait a minute, I recognize you. All right, you're a skilled data researcher that experience in web scraping Monica actually did a gangster Apify like scraping. If you do a please do it like a demo of just like the end case of like what it is and what the transformation. That would be like super amazing. This is called Feedo. This is just one of many resources that I give to my AI community members. See how amazing you want to be inside the community. It's so slow and 50 will take a while. Okay, we'll give it 10. I'm gonna copy this. I'm now going to give this to GenSpark. I'm going to paste this here and we'll change it to 10 just to see how long it does for 10. Because if this does lead gen, change this variable to 10 and that's good. Return in a spreadsheet. Yeah, return in a spreadsheet. All right, let's kick the tires. Timer's at 10:34 is where we're starting this. You guys excited? You're about to see GenSpark. Oh, so it's already got the Excel spreadsheet. Very, very nice. It is cooking away, doing its own thing right now. I actually want to create an entire business to run entirely by AI from the CEO all the way down. Not gonna lie, we have some members that are trying that, but you gotta be a little more specific. You gotta solve problems. AI is not there yet where it will be a whole AI company, more or less. What did you do with the first prompt from your business coach? What did you do with the first? Oh, so I asked my business coach who's the three ideal clients I should be targeting fundamentally, for example, and then from there. Now that I know who my ideal client is, because I'm like, you tell me, ChatGPT, because it knows my business coach. Then I popped that into GenSpark and said, hey, I want to scrape a list of 20 businesses with these niches. And I've basically filled out like a column. Show me their name, point of contact, verified email, point of return for this industry. And then Feedo wrote it much, much better of a prompt than I could ever do. So that's why Feedo is like a great prompt enhancer. Because if I try to type this into, let's be honest, if I type that into GenSpark, I would get a mediocre answer. So your output will always be dictated by the quality of your prompt fundamentally. So GenSpark is cooking away. Wait, Ali Abdaal, you're cheating. That's some bullshit. Sorry, damn it. That didn't mean to go. Ali Abdaal's not going to answer my email. Like, where are you getting Ali Abdaal? He's like huge. Like, already I'm like not happy with it. Because I'm not going to use it for lead gen, that's for sure. I'm going to use another service like Growthlist. Or like the ones that I'll use. Growthlist is one. Sorry, there we go. The other one was Prospeo. That was a gangster one that we learned from Christian. That's a great one. Who's Jenna? Already I'm not happy with it because let's be honest. These people aren't like, maybe I need to, okay, let's stop it. I need to redo it. Let's start over. Because now it's just picking influential people. That's not something that's valuable, honestly. Let's start over. New conversation in California. I'm going to put here. And the contacts have to be small businesses in Los Angeles. What does it do with that? I'm kind of curious. Etc. is something your community can help with. Yeah, you're trying. I'm not gonna lie, D. You're trying to build an automated AI business, but you need a business first before you add AI to it, or else it's not gonna know what roles that you're doing basically. And you're gonna build it all with tools like NAN. Relevance is one basically. But AI is not gonna like do the work for you. You still got to do the work. Like here, we're solving the problem of lead gen. We're scraping leads. We're basically trying to get a list of leads, and I like using. Personally, I just like using services that do all of this for me, which is nice. Then I could use that. I could get into the outbound. All right. What Cave Social? What is that one? CaveSocial.com. Where did you get this website from? A social media growth partner. Where are you guys located? Are you guys about? Where are you located? Cave Social Los Angeles. Are you in Los Angeles? Oh, you're a marketing agency. You are in Los Angeles. That's interesting. You've mentioned relevance a couple times. What do you like about it? If you're trying to build multiple custom GPTs and you want to add tools like email, Slack, send data, receive some data, basically you want to string them together, it's like it's like Zapier with custom GPTs with some tools, basically. That's where you're going to basically use it for if you want them to like send emails, send Slack messages, do some like Zapier type automation. That's what you're going to use. Relevance, there's a few different ones. There's Relevance. Basically, it's custom GPTs. They connect together, so you get multiple GPTs to pass information, and then you get tools like send an email, update Slack, stuff like that, fundamentally. There's another one called Lindy AI. Lindy AI is kind of cool because you have phone integration, and you can automate customer support. They send a message, write a personalized response, something like that. Sarah's like, I use Feedo, but ask it for the DeepSeek one when using GenSpark. Is there a DeepSeek one in Feedo? Feedo. There. Do they have 14? Oh, they have a lot down over here. I didn't know about these. What else do they have here? Oops. Trying to make it a little bit better on the left column. Oh, wow. They have quite a few. Sora prompt generator, DeepSeek prompt generator. I didn't know about these. Yo, it's DeepSeek prompt generator. Let me try this out. Create me a report about best AI tools for real estate. This is actually really good. The Claude one does it in JSON. Generate. Who is generating? This is wild. Yeah, me and Monica are like, what? Look at here. Let's go through. Oh, wait, business model? Okay, wait, hold on. Let me start from the top. Business plan generator, startup costs, mission statement, vision statement, AI road generator, OKR, financial planner generator, legal structure, AI tools for prompting, ideation, market research validation, branding, emails, marketing, fundraising, tools, customer support, copywriting, miscellaneous, productivity tools. What else? I think that's all of them. Was that all of them? I feel like there was more, but that's pretty dope. I have not explored that. I have an NAN template for real estate. It has everything. Surprised there about the legal. The legal one also reminds me of what's the legal one that would get you out of legal AI? It's not legal AI, but there's one that will fight not it's they started with parking tickets, donotpay.com. This is a fun one. This one's been around for a while. It's called donotpay.com. Awesome name. It uses AI to help you fight big corporations, protect your privacy, find hidden money, and beat bureaucracy. This one's really dope because they have so many different use cases. Let me see if I can find something like using. Oh yeah, look at all of these. Do you want to appeal parking tickets? Do you want to car repossession issues? Do you want to change your mailing address? College fee waivers, clinical trials, copyright protection, credit cards, delete accounts, dispute seatbelt tickets, do not mail. Like these are real fun. Fight banking fees, fight spam emails, fight police reports. Convert points to miles, close bank accounts. So this one's been around for quite a while. It's called donotpay.com. So this one for like lawyer ones Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Nice. Oh, I can't go back. There we go. That's pretty nifty. That's one of them. Free fast food? No. Lindy. Hey, Genspark, what you doing? So we gave it the criteria of looking for people. It did actually find people in Los Angeles. They're not. You need an emoji for take a screenshot. I need a sound effect for take a screenshot. I need, if I can do like effects, and then I could do effects. What would be cool for take a screenshot? There's the orange. Okay, just for your own fun and enjoyment. No, I'm not gonna do it. Stupid. They have a lot of cool effects, actually. What if no? Because then I'll meme myself. Do it. Fine. I'm kind of curious too. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. I had to play with it. That's the thing. Wrong screenshot. That's a pretty cool one. It's like John at a disco. I didn't know about these. Oh, this one. I'm gonna ruin my brand. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Okay, that's enough of those. Let's get serious. Play with AI. So we all learned something new today. Interesting. So it looks like it's actually doing some work unlike what we're doing right now. And we can view a database. So it got us businesses in Los Angeles. Do I know any of these? I don't know any of these. It got us the point of contact. Actually, this is actually valuable. This is actually valuable. I kind of actually, I used to do lead gen. That's like, man, this actually would have been really cool. We got their emails. That's the corporate emails. So it's not bad. Then we have the personalized email stuff, which is like writing out. Let's take a look at that. Let's see here. So then we were like, hey, team lead. I came across your impressive work in social media strategy for in Los Angeles, but I particularly admire your commitment to being partner who. I'm not gonna lie, I get these emails like 5 times a day, and I just immediately click delete. It's so bad. There's probably a better way to like get some. Hey, Sacred Cal. I was impressed by your creative approach for social media and businesses, your commitment to, there's probably ways to like improve this a little bit better. I'm like, I get them notoriously for like YouTube. Hey, you want to improve your thumbnails? Hey, you want to get more views on YouTube? And I'm like, y'all ain't doing nothing. Like, nah. But it's decent. I'm not gonna lie, Google search actually would have been a lot better from that. Because let's be honest, like I'm going to do cold email outreach, but I'm not going to use Genspark for something like this. I'm going to use whatever Instantly for the outreach for the emails. Then I'm going to use, I just got to learn on YouTube how to use it, which would be powerful. Then I'm going to use Growth List to go get me some verified emails. Like I'll just use Growth List. Like it's just easier and cheaper. There's probably some other ones. This has been around for a while. So not bad. I mean, it's not wrong. It's also depends on it's useful. I'm going to say it's useful. I'm going to answer that. It did do its job. It did actually fill it out. It did. Because if I want to find out, let's say this is, give me a list of all 10 actually I want to do the batch content part. Actually, listen, wait, hold on, I want to try this. Piers Jonathan, would you recommend 3 solutions worth investing to do for doing multiple tasks? Kind of depends on what you mean multiple tasks, Hara. Oh yeah, TikTok. Yeah, F8. Wait, F8. Are you in my community so I could put a name to a profile? I love me some TikTok. TikTok is like I'm working on 10 spreadsheets for me now. Go, go, run, use it. Um, TikTok. Yeah, if you want to get into TikTok, there we go. TikTok is like the best personal and business task manager. I find honestly, like it's gonna be the best $4 you've ever spent. This is how you manage like your time, your day, the things you have to do, and so forth. Highly recommend. Love me some TikTok. So take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot, and got it. Nice. You're gonna have so many screenshots by the end of the year. People are like, I ran out of memory. This is interesting. Hey AJ, good to see you. I know everyone's gonna be like, John, where's the peach? John, peach it up. Peaches and cream. This is interesting. Like this actually does have some. Just jump to the result. This actually has some like merit, for example, in the sense of like, yo, here's a product. Can you generate an image for each one? So I want to try this next. Okay, so let's try this. Let's thank you for the follow, Harris. Welcome to the club. Okay, so you made, what was the prompt you used? Let's go all the way to here. What was the prompt? What was the prompt? Okay, so you uploaded photos and you said create a table with my Tumblr images in column 1, then use GPT image to create fitness, home, and outdoor scenes with people drinking in columns 2 through 4 for my Amazon listing. Okay, so we're going to use this. And we're going to go to ChatGPT. Can you apply the product logo? Good question. Let's actually try it out. We'll try it out for sure. I have a logo that I can apply. I'll paste it. Create a tabular with, instead of Tumblr images, I want blah, blah, blah. Yeah, because there's e-commerce, but like some of us do services. So it's like, trying to think of like what's a good way to do this. Actually, I'm not even gonna think. Reverse engineer. Oh no. Create. Why am I typing? Create a new prompt that follows this structure for my business, which is the AI community, which we sell AI training to entrepreneurs. So I want to generate an ad campaign and I need image creatives, but I need you to follow this structure in a prompt. So create a new prompt in this structure so that I can get columns 2 through 4 with ad campaign images to join my AI community. I don't know, something simpler. Something simple. And then I'm just going to use that. So give me, oh, no, just give me the prompt. Create a table with the AI community logo in column 1 and then columns 2 through 4 lifestyle job. Okay, I could do that. That's cool. That's much better. You sound like a prompt pro. Nope, I am making things up as I go. I treat prompt engineering like you're gonna laugh at this, but I treat prompt engineering like talking to college interns on their first day of work for my business, and I'm like, hey college intern, I need you to do this and do this, and it's like no, don't do this. It's like this is what I need you to do, and it's like that's what I that's the easiest way of how I describe prompt engineering is literally you have to explain them. First step, they're really fast, they're really powerful, but you need to explain step by step on what you need to them, and it's okay to disagree. Like we just disagreed, like no, that's not, like no, this is what I want. Like it's okay to disagree with AI. So now I have a logo. So we're going to use here. Okay, we're going to create a new one in Sheets. We're going to paste that prompt. And then, wait, what? Okay, so it's actually going to create that. And then let me get my logo from Canva. From Canva. Oops, oh, you're about to lock the most Meet visual. Oh, they're adding new updates. I don't know what that is. We'll wait till it comes out. So I have my logo in like a Kajabi logo. Yeah, kind of there. So I think if I type Kajabi, can you wait? They changed it. Oh, they changed it again. Kajabi. Search for Kajabi. No. Oh, they made a change. Now I gotta learn something new. Okay, here, Kajabi. Kajabi logo. Logo. Where's my cool logo? My logo is a hummingbird. Because hummingbirds are my spirit animal. So whenever I see a hummingbird, I know I'm exactly where I need to be in life. Why? I guess I'll just use. I guess I'll use that one. I'll use this one for now. Not a bad Canva. Is it your brand? There we go. There you go. Jonathan Acuna podcast. Hummingbird. That's my spirit animal. Should probably do a lot better one, but for now, that will do. Share, download. That's like super small, so it's not gonna like that it's small, but this will work for now. No, I want this one. Current image, page one. There we go. Download. Okay, cool. Then I could go to GenSpark here, and this is their example. Cool. So here we're gonna upload our image. Nope. Attach our image then. Okay. Here we go. We're going to try GenSpark to create ad images. This is actually valuable because I'm technically working with a marketing agency. And this marketing agency needs to create ad creative at scale. So this may be a mad flex actually for them. Do you have any videos for lead gen using AI? Not really, Jay. Not yet, per se, technically. Have you ever noticed the caramel inside of a Twix is plastically? Yes, person who's lost. Goodbye. I haven't blocked anyone, so you are the first block of the day. So now, what you got going on here? So it's success. Oh, interesting here. Or appointment settings using AI. Well, I mean, appointment setting is like depends on like there's appointment setting apps like Closebot, Retail. Those things will do appointment setting basically. Okay, so it's creating images. It's using the image search tool. Oh. And then do you hover over? Oh, okay, so it's filling them in. You want to start an AI for my agency. Well, you need to put out content for your AI agency. That's going to be the most important thing, Jay. Highly recommend that. Why do I feel like I've seen these stock photos before? Hey, bud. I love jumping on and seeing you on. I appreciate that, Slab Savage. Welcome to AI Savage with using custom GPTs to do our work, because this actually has some implications for people that need to do content at scale. Like you could technically have it create, we could make it do a week actually. This is actually because you can make it do a week of content that matches your brand. I'm gonna say actually I'm actually going to stop this. I actually have a better example I want to try. And I'm going to go to FeedDo, and I'm going to say AI prompt generator. And I'm going to say, create me a table of 7 image creatives for my ad campaign where we sell an AI community for entrepreneurs that want to make money online. Image creative. Because this will be interesting. Yes, the AI chat slide is a common one. Which one's the chat slide? Check that out. Okay, you are a skilled da 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 da. Okay, let's try this one. because, oh wow, wait. No, that's the example. I want to render it again. Because, the AI slide for the images is a common one. It's interesting. Because this has value in a sense of like generating images. Give me 7 images to create, to push out, to automate. I kind of wish they had an API, which would be kind of, because technically you can have it write out the text for LinkedIn, Instagram, X with a post, hooking it up, but then connecting it would be kind of interesting. My GenSpark must be doing meet and greet. It's still working. Mine's like, oh, you got some tokens? Let's burn some tokens. It's like at the casino. Tokens, ching, 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 ching. What you doing? You're not making me images. Make me images. Using a tool. I didn't give it to create an image. Like, hey, yo, make me some images. You know what? It's kind of frustrating. I'm trying to think of a good use case for it. It's like, okay, trying to think of like a really good use case. Already, I'm kind of like, man, I'm not seeing the brochure demos. Pretty nice, but maybe let me just. Trying to think of like a really good create a table with images in column 1 and my GPT to create a fitness, home, and outdoor product scenes for that. Okay, let's do this. I got an example. Okay, new sheet, paste. I'm gonna get a I'm gonna take that exact prompt. I got a good idea. Paste. Okay, so it's the exact same prompt. And then where's my blue jacket for a skateboarder? I want this jacket. Yeah, Michael Jackson jacket. Copy. Okay, say my jacket is that product. Create a table with my jacket images in column 1, then use GPT to create a fitness, home, and outdoor product scenes with people wearing these jackets, this jacket, grammar, this jacket, jaqueta, jacket, in columns 2 through 4 for my Amazon listing. That's a good example. Okay, so I want to see it like actually do. That's a really good prompt. Like, that's a really good prompt. It matches theirs. Let's see from here. All right. Now we're cooking. I feel confident about this one. This will actually determine like how well it does. There's my jacket. Nice. Put it in column A. Good job. You could flex and type it in Spanish. Then it'd be worse. It'd be like, John, your English is so bad. I can't even understand your Spanish. Puto el jaqueta en el modelo. And a modelo? No, el model. Oh. I really want to give a TED Talk in Spanish. That's my ultimate goal. That would be like peak of my career. I would like, yo me llamo Dr. A.I. AI, teach me Spanish. I don't know if, because Duolingo is going all in on AI, so I may be doomed. Let's see. Make me some stuff. I'm kind of curious. I'm actually singing in Spanish to practice, but I'm singing all the bad Spanish songs, so it's not actually teaching me anything of actual Spanish. But I find it fun. If you guys don't know, technically every Thursday I have a vocal coach that I meet with, and we do, it's almost like karaoke. We do singing exercises. That's why I've been able to, fitness. Yeah. I give that an A+. Hi, Erica. We're creating model images for my product using AI. Like, this is valuable. Okay, I could vibe with this. I I can see it do its thing, because here I could do different scenes, and then I gotta figure out how to download them and then copy paste them so it could be posted, kind of thing. Like, but I don't know I don't know how any faster this is than just doing it manually, though. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I could be way faster in just like, it's using ChatGPT anyways. I feel like I can make it like, okay, let's race it. How long does it take me to create 5 images with this? Create image, actually, and then I'm even going to steal the prompt here. And so it's going to try and create 4 images in the time it's going to take me to create a fitness scene from this jacket. Done. And then I could do, because like, it's just basically APIing to ChatGPT anyways. Using a workflow while you sleep, that'd be interesting, because like, I get it in the sense, ooh, okay. Home scene, that's a home scene. It qualifies. 5 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a jacket. It matches. Outdoor running. Why would you be running? Why not? But it's matching. It's doing its thing. It's actually. So, I give it an A+ there. I just failed to give it a good prompt, but judging from this prompt, like, this is viable, because then you could just leave it cooking to create your 30-day content or whatever you want. For example, we're going to compare 1 to create ChatGPT. So in the time it takes it to create 1, it could technically, oops, I literally said create a table, prompt error. Still going to do it though. So okay, that's kind of useful ish. It's more for like content idea people. It's like what you got to think about, like, what takes you so long to fill out a spreadsheet? Is it content creation? Is it lead generation? Is it filling out information to do a comparison? Is it the research and time it takes to go and fill out a database? That's fundamentally what it's doing. It's just filling out a database based on whatever your query is. Search the web, fill out a database, which I have to think of some better examples. Auto Best Buy, SCV. Actually, let's try this example too. I have a good example next, because I was looking at the data. I was like, here's one, and I think we could test this one while that one's cooking as well too. Oh, we're gonna burn some water now. Okay, hey, I want to buy a specific product. Just give me the results. Okay, say I want to buy a specific product, a model of, say, a car. I'm going to do an actual electric e-bike, and so here's where all the different things that you can choose from. So okay, so you want to do price comparison. This is a really good example, because a lot of us go through it. It could be moving, it could be rent, it could be looking for a new home, looking for a new place to rent, looking for a new product, looking for a new car, vehicle, whatever. I could see a use case for this. So let's say, what was the prompt? Let's go to the prompts. Find me the best family SUV, good car seat, under 40K, and please provide me with online reviews, pros and cons, and picture of the products. Okay, I can see that. A new MacBook Pro. I'm going to be selfish. I want an electric bike, honestly. Okay, so it's technically done too here. This one's finished. There's our outdoor scene. A+. That's actually really good, actually. A+ there. Indoor scene. A+. Outdoor scene. A+. And the jacket. It did its job. Okay, so it did great. It did great there. Let's test it again. I want to know, what are the best electric e-bikes for dirt bike riding under I'll do 6K. Under 5K. Oh, actually, budget always is like 5,500. Okay. And provide me with online reviews, pros and cons, embed the picture of the product and the YouTube product review. Okay. That's a usable kind of thing. Because I technically, if you guys don't know, I actually sold my e-bike just to fund my business. Times were tough, but I would vow to myself that when I made money, I would buy back a new e-bike. Any AI that handles CRM and accounting for tax, etc. fully. CRM and account. Well, CRM is basically going to be ClickUp, and accounting is basically going to be QuickBooks. There's nothing like out of the box that kind of does that. Actually, we have a member inside our community, Precious, that. Hey, what happened? Regenerate. There's a member in our community that she's a bookkeeper and accountant, more accountant than bookkeeper, which is kind of interesting. I don't know anything off the top of my head, but I like ClickUp for the CRM and then QuickBooks. But then I'm sure there's ways to automate QuickBooks with it. Ooh, oh yes. John may be buying an e-bike. I need a new hobby anyways. I need to get out away from the computer. Anything that gets me away from the computer. Need a helmet. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Oh my god, it's super dangerous because like there's residential streets that late at night, and they're in rich neighborhoods, so that there's no cars that drive there late at night, and you can like speed track like Mario race car tracks. This is what I do. Like eventually I'm gonna buy a motorcycle. I will buy a motorcycle. That is gonna be a hobby because I need a hobby. Okay, cool. So it's can we see go to the website? Can we see it render while it's doing its thing? Okay, so this is going to be the final render. Okay, cool. So it is loading. I have some videos on YouTube of me doing it technically. I don't know if you guys want to see that. It's super boring. It's just John going fast, doing very dumb things. Reckless activities. But this is actually kind of helpful. I like this would be dope, like looking for places to rent. Like give me places to rent in a certain area under a certain budget, and like if this trolled like Facebook search results, that would be actually really gangster. Actually, I'm actually curious, like what's the best one here? I mean, this is kind of cool because you're doing product comparison. What's the best product, or what's the best thing? Hawaii trips. What's the best hotel? Show me hotels under $500 in Hawaii, and ones with conference rooms that I could host AI workshops at. Like that's a thing. What was your first workflow? So the first one that we did, which actually the first one I messed up. I just, because that's always the new thing, is like you kind of just have to learn how. Look, chat with ChatGPT. ChatGPT is intense. Like, why is he bending the thing? I'm not gonna lie. Actually, ChatGPT did a way better job. Actually, for like realistic, like this dude versus where's I didn't delete it. Oh yeah, you can see GenSpark's history. I know, super intense. We could compare and contrast. Here, find me the best table on the jacket. Yeah. So here, outdoor scene, home scene, fitness scene. Fitness was so PG. So can we download this? Download. Oh, that's sort. So how do you get the image though? Okay, hold on. View image. Go to the website. That may be a thing though, because like how big is that image? Oh, this is interesting. Do I right click and save image as? GenSpark. And then if I go, how big is that image? Oh, that's a pretty big image. Okay, that's actually a really good image. Okay, and then let's get, we're comparing models. And here, get me from here and download. And here to here. Oh, wait, hold on. Here to here. And then, sorry, here. So then we can, sorry, it's like here to here. Okay, cool. So, GenSpark, ChatGPT. Do you like number 1 or number 2? They're pretty damn good, honestly. Like, it's interesting that they picked the same model. I didn't tell them men. I didn't tell them in their whatever age. I didn't give them that like specification. ChatGPT's got some anger. ChatGPT wants intensity, cinematics. This guy, they have 5 fingers. It is actually like in the wrinkly and stuff like that. It did match the jacket too. They're AI brothers. Brothers. Oh yeah, David knows. It's like, that's interesting because it's, well, if you really want to think about it, technically GenSpark just went to ChatGPT. GenSpark didn't create its own image. It just did an API, went to ChatGPT, got the image, pulled it back. So technically it got it from the same model, if you want to be specific. ChatGPT likes suspense, maybe. Intensity. Every AI model is going to be so different. Wow, look at that detail. And then can I zoom in here? That's interesting. That's pretty damn good. I think the GenSpark one actually has like better hairs. This is like 4K. This is like 1080p. It's like, which is the better camera resolution? Like this was 4K and this was like 1080. Pretty intense. People are coming into the feed like, what the F is going on in this world? What are you guys doing? We are this is our comparison test. No. Okay, that's enough. Goodbye. It did the job. Ooh, it's done. Nice. Okay, cool. So, wait, no. This and I mean, the photos, all I did was right click and save as, and it downloaded the full image. Really powerful. I think you're going to see John with one of these jackets next time with the little hummingbird logo on it, so I can sell my own merch. It's called AI merch. I got to be like Jensen from NVIDIA jacket. I got to be like Jensen. Jensen jackets, NVIDIA AI. You're not cool unless you have a leather jacket and you're talking about AI. Oh, you could actually buy the NVIDIA CEO jacket. Retail price, $1,200. Why? Why do you need a motorcycle jacket? The look intense. Oh, the old school ones. Anyways. That dude's worth billions of dollars. Okay, so now I think if we, okay, cool. I think it's done. Ooh, John's gonna be shopping for an e-bike now. Okay, so view, continue. By the way, Malwarebytes is actually super helpful. So we have, okay, this is actually kind of interesting. Best deep dirt bikes, under 500. So what's the cheapest and what's the most? So 1,200 to 500. We've got the different ones. Technically, I used to have the Sur-Ron, but mine was the Sur-Ron X, which is surprising now. They have different models. Cool. 40-mile range. Cool. Highest voltage in class. Premium suspension. Light. Budget friendly. No, I want the highest voltage. Give me all the powers. Premium. Like, okay, how much is that premium? 54? That's about what I spent on my last one. So it's like, at the top of the range, heavier than the competitors, new brand and less track record, factory limited. So okay, cool. It got one image, didn't get the rest of them. My other one actually, that's why I was like, I'm having relapse images. Like my last one looked like that too. Wait, GenSpark, there we go. So if I was shopping for something, then I would just choose this one. Oh, and then it gives you a YouTube video that's not available anymore. Okay. That maybe, oops. So I went to find a YouTube video that didn't exist. Let's try another one. This one.
Hello.
That's a boring video, but okay. So I did find a YouTube video that's like 4,500 views. Okay, cool. I mean, it did its job. Continue searching, visualize. What does visualize do? Visualize it, generate. Yeah, visualize this into a report. Let's see what this does. Leo Laporte is wearing a black jacket. Dope. All the people are. You're not cool unless you're wearing a black jacket. Jupyter data analysis. Very interesting. I mean, I could see value in this, honestly. Because like if I want to generate a bunch of content and I prompt it much better, if I want to search for like product reviews, what's the best product to buy, that's valuable. If or some of the other ones, if I don't know about the lead gen part, that's a little bit different. If I want to like content, find the best. So if you want to find the best and you want to generate multiple images at scale or multiple scenarios for like content, I could see this as valuable basically for time saving. Because basically if you do a really good prompt, and we're just prompting for the first time, just like practicing with it, if I did a better prompt, like I can see this actually saving me time because it's going to do the work. Too bad it doesn't tell you how many tokens. So it burned. That's one thing. It doesn't tell you like how many tokens it burned, so that you can see like how much you can actually do with this per se. Oh, that's interesting. But what's the best? I give it a B minus, only because I gotta find better use cases for it. It's not useless. It's definitely useful. It did do the job of what we're looking for. I could be better with the prompts. Yeah, I give it John's 1 thumb up. Not 2, but 1. As far as like GenSpark for what you can do with it, because that's pretty helpful in a sense of like if you think of all the other features for it, like you're gonna get your best bang for the buck out of it. I want to wait for it to do. Where was that? Did I delete it? History. I think it's still working on it. Hold on. Here. It's supposed to make me a chart. Okay, so it still works if you like leave, which is kind of valuable. So do they want you to use it for existing data reports together? I think so. Like you can. Okay, I got something. Okay, so here. I got something. Go to chat. This will be the last example. ChatGPT. Give me a sales data CSV file with office supply products and number of units sold and total sales and region for a fake office supply store for 1 year of data that just gives me 50 records. Okay, so we're going to use ChatGPT to give us some test mock data, and then this will be the last example where, what if you have some basically sales sheet or a CSV file? What if you give this to GenSpark? Will it actually visualize and do the charts and all that? That's a really good example. Okay, so now we're going to go here. We're going to actually go to find the talent LS. What was the prompt that they use? Okay, we're going to wing it. Okay, new, it's doing its thing here. I am burning tokens for use. Okay. I want to get an executive summary of the total sales, what was the best selling product. Then I want a dashboard to visualize the sales data for my office supply store. And I want different charts to measure the different performance across our sales so I can analyze it. Okay. You can throw a bunch of spreadsheets in and visualize. Yeah, let's try that. And then I'm going to upload my CSV file, fake supply store, enter. All right, this is going to be interesting. Say I have some spreadsheet data. You do the work. Because you technically used to do this in ChatGPT. ChatGPT would technically do this too. Oh, so it pulled out the sheet data. That's perfect. Total sales units, like perfect. Excellent. Looking good. Looking good. Using Jupyter data analysis. Oh, this is interesting. Interesting. I can see this. Because then we could find some trends, and we could also find some like patterns, visualization. Did good as far as giving us data. Units sold, all this. Who the heck is Jupyter? Who the heck? Johnny. Who the is Johnny? Jupyter is basically it's like Python data analysis basically. So let's say, what is Jupyter Notebooks data? Yeah, so Jupyter Notebooks are interactive documents that combine code, text. It's basically, if you want to, let me go to YouTube so you can see Jupyter Notebooks demo. So basically, it's like writing Python code and questions and then doing the code, so that you can see if I can find a really good example.
Let's talk about Jupyter Notebooks. First of all, they support quite a few languages, not just Python. Ruby, R, C++, you name it. Next, Jupyter Notebooks are interactive. Any code that you run is displayed immediately, and that means any visuals you want to write are also displayed immediately. Finally, Jupyter Notebooks are easy to share. Any of the...
No, you did nothing but show us. Show me what you got.
Hello everybody, I'm working on something new today.
Oh, this is a good example.
Hi, today
Hi.
I will be showing you how to run through
Sorry.
a Jupyter Notebook.
I'm really like zoomed
I will
in.
share my screen.
We will give her a thumbs up. Only 3? She got
So this is called Google Colab. It just lets us run the notebooks and visualize all the data and all the code we're running through. I'm gonna scroll down. So these little gray boxes are called cells. That's where all of the code is stored. And we call it...
So you got text that you could write like a document, and then you've got code, and it will actually run the code in this whole notebook. So you can break down the steps of what you want to do, have each code block, and it will execute each code block, which is kind of cool.
Running a cell for code to compile and run and produce some sort of output. So the way we do that is we're going to click inside the cell and then click on this little play button to the left of it. You can also hit Control Enter and it'll do the same thing.
Really dope, huh? It's a lot of people for like data analyst.
We have a warning the first time we run a cell, and it'll say something like this, and we're just going to hit Run anyway.
Just run. That's going to output.
There we go. So that's how we know the output of this cell has been produced, and then we can go on to the next one.
So it's for a lot of people that want to like visualize the execution of it, because what I'm assuming what GenSpark is doing is probably giving a command, write some code, give it a command, write some code, basically. Very interesting that it's using Jupyter Notebooks for that. So we can actually view. Oh, can we view the notebook? Oh, check this out. We can actually view the notebook. Look, look, look. Oh, this is dope. Dope, 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 dope. Okay, cool. So you got text, basically, which is create a comprehensive. Here's all the things. Let's break it all down. And then it's going to write some code. So this is the code blocks that you can see here. This is actually pretty gangster to do. Like, this would take hours to try and do this in like a Jupyter Notebook. Then you get some data output. So basically it's summarized east, west, east, east, west, south, and then what products, and then total sales. And then it goes, okay, let me examine the different data types. So it's using a Jupyter Notebook to write the prompt and then write the code and then write the context. So it's like thinking in code. This is advanced. This is so dope. So it's like, okay, based on that data, let's now convert the data into blah, blah, blah. So it's going to write the code to try and figure that out. Then let's figure out what total sales were. So it's going to write some code to do the total sales. Yo, this is actually super powerful. Like, I used to do this. Actually, I'm running a performance thing. So this is, whoa. Damn, GenSpark, you are a cheat code, actually. So now, oh, it's creating an office supply dashboard now. Oh, snap. I did this in a ChatGPT demo and custom GPTs like a long time ago, because that's why I know this example. This is actually dope to see this done in GenSpark. This is way better, actually. Oh, look at me go. Hacker man. Look, I'm Megan. Hacker man. Don't tell her I said this. Okay, cool. Look at all the code. So it's going to write the HTML file. All the business development teams verify. Yo, if you're like, you don't want to tell your boss that you have these superpowers, because like they would just give you more work. Because this technically would take like a day to do, for example. Like this will take a whole day. Do you know what this means? Yes, this is div. This is product. This is, I'm just kidding. It's HTML. If you ever written HTML, basically it's writing HTML to do the visualization. It's basically writing a website, fundamentally. This is why it's super valuable to code. And what Christian was talking about basically today is it's just writing an HTML code file with some JavaScript in it. Pretty gangster. This is a dope demo. Okay, cool. Then it's switching between preview code. Oh, what? Oh, this is dope. So this is my office supply dashboard. We made $249,000 across all our regions. We sold 1,142 products. We have a 40% gross margin. Our total average value is $4,000. Our number one product is printer ink. Our second top sell is file folders. The best region was the North region, and our peak sales month was in June. This is dope. This is actually really dope. Here's our total products, and then you can hover over to see it's interactive. Oh my God. Sign up for GenSpark today. It is such a cheat code. Okay, and then what is our trend over time? Can you, oh yeah, there we go. How many months, how we did there. This is dope. Total sales by region. I've done this exercise in a custom GPT. That's why I know about this. Like, this is super. To see this done in GenSpark is like way better. So GenSpark is basically did this whole thing from, we just gave it a CSV file, basically from ChatGPT, and we said, hey, visualize, give us a whole sales dashboard. We can see our product breakdown by summarize, and you know it did the math right too. Like, you know how much time it would take to like do the formulas in Excel to try and figure out all this? Like, AI is such a hack. Such a hack. Total month sales, quarterly sales, products with the highest margin. Oh, and then you get recommendations. This is dope. Printer ink was the highest revenue with this. Consider promotions to increase the sales. Got it. And you can save it as a PDF. You can save it as a PDF. The link will expire after a while. The layout is beautiful. No, thank you to Excel formulas. If you have, I know it's like no more. Why would you learn Excel formulas when you're going to do this? So then I'm going to click export, and I'm going to export as a PDF. And then I'm going to, is it doing anything else? I need to continue. Cool. And then you get this nice dashboard. Very nice. Look at this. I look smart. Look how smart. And you could like template this for like, if you want to do this type of style for like something, you always upload a new file. Very, very nice. Not as pretty as a PDF, but it's nice. Saves it. It's oh, this is just the PDF though, so it's not. But well, versus where's GenSpark AI sheets? Oh wait, where'd it go? Show me this. Wait, that, so where did it go? Did I lose the data? How do I get it back? Uh-oh. I think I lost it. Please find me the best. That was the one. I lost it. Maybe this to go back. Continue. Go back. Go back. Go back. But where's the... Okay, so there's the PDF. Oh, here's the dashboard. Okay, here it is. So it's there. It's in the file. There you go. Go to your browser history, and then I want to view this as a web page. Open in a new window. Continue. Yeah, that's what I want, because I want it interactive. Like, that's pretty dope. Wow. And then key recommendations. Like, this is pretty goddamn impressive, actually. This is a whole... Do you know how long it would take to create that in Excel? Days. Days of misery and pain and suffering. And we did this in one prompt. One prompt and 7 minutes, 8 minutes, basically. That's a very useful trend of, like... And then it gives you all of those things. No GenSpark. Well, the GenSpark branding is like in the bottom right corner. It's like made with GenSpark. So if your boss sees that, oh, you can remove the badge. Remove thy badge. Oh, you got to pay. Damn it. That's how they get you. If you want you to remove the badge, you gotta be on the plus plan. I'm not on the plus plan. It's pretty at coding, absolutely, and the fear of uncertainty. And it did the numbers. Like, I would trust this. I would so do this if I was procrastinating and I had to do this, because I had to do a lot of Excel sheets and data entry from one of my first jobs. So like, this would save me so much time. And it all comes down to how good of a prompt. I pay, so I didn't know. Of course, it's worth it. I think I'm on... I don't even know if I'm on one of the plans. I think I'm rocking the credits. Upgrade my plan. I'm still on the free plan with my free credits. Dope. Cost me nothing. But that's dope. That is dope. Wow. Put a number 1 in the chat if you guys are now interested in playing with GenSpark, because I think it's a superpower. That Sheets feature, pretty damn valuable. We've done product reviews, analyze sales reports, generate images for content creation. Those 3 tasks would have took hours. Like, that probably saved 10 hours across all of those tasks. Like, time saving, and you just have to figure out the right prompt for it. So I give it 2 thumbs up for that. John approved. Unless it's like effects, and then I'm like, where's my favorite one? This product gets 2 thumbs up. I approve of GenSpark, the new feature. You have to be using it today. Rock it, da 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 da. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Okay, cool. Now it's burned into your memory. You will never forget that. That will live rent-free in your brain for life. You're always going to come back and be like, I learned about GenSpark from the Orange Man. People will be like, the Orange Man? Who the fuck is Orange? Oh, he's Dr. AI. Dr. AI is an orange? I think you're hallucinating. It's like, oh, great. Oh, great. Someone's taking too many screenshots. People in the community, they're like, what has been going on inside of, like, the people are like, what? This is what happens when they miss the late night streams. People are like, I don't want to stay up too late. Like, I don't want to miss your live streams are just too late. It's like, well, you're missing out on this. I am now immortalized. The clown one's actually really dope. This one's actually, oh, these are great. That becomes a t-shirt, a meme. And then my favorite, John rocking out. I think that gives, take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot, a forever immortalized. So now you know about all the new features about GenSpark. I like it. I give it a proof. It actually does work. I wouldn't use it for lead gen, but I would use it for all those other tasks. That's actually helpful. Save task, because you just put in the command, go have a coffee, go do something else, come back, and then it's done. Like, that's worth it in and of its own. So I think it's dope. Awesome. I appreciate each and every one of you for following another live stream in the books. If you guys found this valuable and you want more insights and more cool things of what we're doing, highly recommend join the AI community. By the way, Friday, actually tomorrow's office hour or a show and tell. So tomorrow, show and tell. I'll do the show and tell for the demo. I got my demo for Friday. Yes, I finally got a demo. So Friday show and tell with the community where members get to share projects that they're working on. So yeah, AI community is the best place to hang out. A lot of people are there. So learning, pushing power of AI, great resources. Awesome. I appreciate each and every one of you. MGX, we'll take a look at MGX. MGX is a little like robust for like coding and stuff like that. The link to the community is in the bio. So when you go to my bio, click the link and you can join. It's $97 a month. But in it, we have 4 days, technically, Tuesdays, so 5, 4, 3. So yeah, we have 4 days a week of live events, networking, courses, resources, tech support. We got the new curriculum that's posted up. Like it is the best place to learn AI, network with entrepreneurs that are actually using AI in their business, and so much more. So it's truly a great family. I hang out. So tomorrow is our demo day. We get to see projects that members are working on. That's going to be very exciting. So I appreciate each and every one of you. I'll see you on the next live stream. And definitely, if you want to join, click the link in bio to join the AI community. The best place to learn AI. Let's take a screenshot. Bye.